Before we get into today's video, I would just like to say that what happened to George Floyd out in Minnesota was absolutely inhumane and unforgivable. Our police force should know better than to brutalize our own citizens. That's just not okay. This has been something that's been going on in our country for far too long. People need to start being held accountable. Police brutality, systematic racism, all of it just needs to go. We're at a tipping point in our nation where hopefully it goes for the better. It really needs to, as far as I'm concerned. Now, getting into today's topic, speaking on that, let's talk about internet influencers. Now, you guys all know about the Jake Paul looting situation. You know, the millionaire who decided to go to a protest that was supposed to be at 10 p.m. near a shopping mall. Yeah, I'm just gonna mark that as a just real big stretch for trying to prove that you didn't do anything wrong, Jake.
The story of what happened is actually pretty simple, and it was twisted and exploited by the media to be something that it wasn't. Right around 10 p.m. when the protests were supposed to be starting,
you ruined everything.
Oh, just so you guys know, where he was planning on protesting had an 8 p.m. curfew enacted.
Right around 10 p.m. when the protests were supposed to be starting, we followed people to where everyone said that the protests were happening.
So, him saying that he wasn't doing anything wrong because he wasn't directly looting, however, him promoting the looting by yelling, "Oh shit,"
shit is going down,
and receiving a stolen bottle of vodka from a PF Chang's, while one of his crew members yells, "Hey, let me get some free cologne," while somebody was robbing a Sephora.
Hey yo, give me a free cologne!
That's not cool. And the fact that you thought it was a good idea to hang around and document it because you're a filmmaker.
Being a filmmaker and someone who documents virtually everything that happens in my life.
No, we need a lunatic and he's videotaping me!
I would love to see a film that Jake Paul made aside from a vlog, because that's totally a film.
The one.
That's a film. Yeah, that's an amazing film. Someone who claims to try to spread positivity as much as he does should really think about things before he does them. I want to meet whoever runs his PR and just have a one-on-one conversation with them, just going, all right, give me a second.
This is big brain time.
How did you think him going to a protest at 10 p.m. in Arizona near a shopping mall was a good idea?
You're not just wrong, you're stupid.
Oh, everybody picks on me because I'm Jake Paul. No, everyone picks on you and calls you out on shit because you keep doing stupid shit and you have a massive platform. 2 + 2 = brain cells. I've tried shooting this video like 3 goddamn times because every time I shoot it, something else about it comes out. First I shot it, then 20 minutes after it was shot, when I started editing it, Jake Paul released his statement.
God damn it!
But then the next day, he decided to do a giveaway on his Instagram for $15,000 that was promoted by a brand.
In order to win the 15K, you had to go follow every single account that High Key Agency was following, which...
Are you looking to make $15,000 in the name of George Floyd and Black Lives Matter? Please follow all of the accounts that are following this social media account, and you will get $15,000. This just stands up to what Jake Paul does over and over and over again. And this isn't just Jake Paul, it's a bunch of other social media influencers who do stuff like this. Here's what happens with a lot of social media influencers when they get in trouble with stuff. They throw a lot of money at it, they say that they weren't doing anything wrong, and what if they were doing something wrong, it was for remembrance or social consciousness about the issue. And then they have their PR team write a very basic blanket statement about how, oh, we're sorry, it would never happen again, it's because of this, it's because of this. Which, I mean, all good, well and good and everything, if they meant it. After the giveaway, he had to come out and say, oh, I gave $5,000 for bailout money in LA. Not in Scottsdale, Arizona, where I was documenting all the shit being broken, which would potentially affect other people's jobs.
Now drop your pants.
But the real icing on the cake, the real tip of the asshole here, there's an account out there called That Midget Asian. He made a video about Black Lives Matter a few days before Jake Paul made his video. He made a fundraiser in that, which it raised $32,000, which is amazing. That's exactly what we need to do. What Jake Paul did, and believe me, you might not be able to wrap your head around this one. He decided to put the same fundraiser, exact same, in his video, but then claim within 20 minutes of the video being up that he raised $32,000 for Black Lives Matter.
I want you guys to imagine something real quick, okay? Imagine you make a video about Black Lives Matter and you put a fundraiser and it raises around $32,000 within the first 3 days. Now imagine Jake Paul makes a video 3 days later and puts your fundraiser, that's me, the organizer. And then you go to Jake Paul's Twitter and you see that he's taken all the credit that you raised.
Are you fucking kidding me? Everything he does just keeps digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper. It's just mind-boggling. How can Jake Paul be like this and his brother be like this?
It is not enough to be not racist. You have to be anti-racist.
Yes.
Condemn those who feign superiority because of the color of their skin. Friends, hold friends accountable.
There's a really good silver lining to this because Jake Paul might finally be getting his just desserts by serving time in jail due to criminal trespassing and unlawful assembly.
You're in trouble.
How
You're
so?
going to jail.
Beautiful, beautiful. That is exactly what we need to happen. And to be frank, what makes Jake Paul worse is his audience. Let me explain real quick. If you look at his Twitter, whenever he posts something about like what's going on with him or something, or like, hey, I'm going to jail for illegal trespassing.
We stand with you, Jake. We love you. You could do no wrong.
That's the problem. It's providing positive reinforcement for negative actions. Now that that's taken care of, let's talk about some other influencers real quick. What might be worse than what Jake Paul did is stuff like this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really...
Yeah. Here we have another social media influencer posing with a guy, pretending to help him cover up a broken window from the rioting, taking a picture, and then immediately running back into her car. Like, I think she was there for probably a grand total of like 5-10 seconds. How is that okay? How is your moral compass that skewed where you think it's okay to do that? And then there's this one. This is one that really got me.
Boyfriend, take a picture of her in front of a smashed T-Mobile.
Hey, yeah, let's stand in front of a smashed window for Black Lives Matter. By the way, have you seen my ass? Anyway, if you liked today's video, please, I would really appreciate it if you dropped a like on it. If you like the content and haven't subscribed yet, please drop a subscription down below. Enjoy your day.